Hi everyone, good afternoon. I'm Delphine here. I'm a working mom of 3 lovely children and I'm also a digital mompreneur. So I'm actually sharing 31 days all about me in this month of October, okay, which is also my Hatch month. And today my sharing is on what is my favorite family holiday traditions. Have you ever thought of this question to yourself? Okay, I have always been thinking of this. What is actually my family, my favorite family tradition? And this thing just came to my thoughts, which I have been practicing all along ever since I was a kid. I think I pretty appreciate what my parents has actually told us about this. Okay, it's actually to be done on the eve of Chinese New Year. In Chinese, we call it 守岁. So 守住的守, 岁 is 岁数的岁, which is the age. Yeah. So I have been doing this actually since I was very young. I still remember it, very clearly that every year, the eve of Chinese New Year, our parents will say, okay, tonight we will 守岁, until the next morning, which is the first day of Chinese New Year. It's a very good practice, I pretty like it because also the meaning behind it. I find it very meaningful. Okay, the purpose of doing this 守岁, which in English we call staying up late at night, or staying throughout the night till next morning, which is the first day of Chinese New Year, is actually to bring longevity to our parents, which I find it very meaningful. So from young, I always ask my parents, why is 守岁? Why do we have to 守岁? I want to sleep, but why you want me to make it 守岁? So when I was young, I asked them this question. Then I get to understand. When you're young, you won't get a parent ask you to do, okay, you do. Then when I grow older, I get to understand the meaning behind it, and I find it very meaningful. So ever since I have my kids, I've been practicing that to them, letting them understand. Certain festival, we have certain traditions that we have to do. So that they can actually bring this tradition to their next generation as well, and the next generation. All these things, I find it is actually a good practice to let our children understand and to be grateful in life as well. So it's like they are being grateful and they appreciate what as a parent has done for them, and this is how they actually appreciate us by returning back and do all these little things, which I felt that they personally felt it fun and meaningful as well. Yeah, so this is a Chinese tradition, I would say. I'm not sure, in other culture, is there a certain tradition that is practiced during some festive seasons, like Christmas or whatever. Hi, Jennifer. You fall asleep. Yeah, sometimes I also fall asleep, but then I get this instinct that, oh, I gotta wake up, then I will, suddenly wake up. Yeah, but I think kids get to enjoy it, quite a lot. Yeah, then we will get to them to actually play some games, we watch a movie, we talk, we chit chat and things like that to actually keep them awake. But usually before daybreak, then all fall asleep already. Yeah, but I think it's fun to actually keep this tradition going on in our life, because as we embark into a very modern century, a lot of things actually diminish, regardless whether it's a building or it's some traditional, some habits that we have been taught since young. It was never brought down to the next generation, and the next generation are losing a lot of such pretty memory or precious memory, I would call it. Yeah, so I actually pretty grateful that my parents actually instill this in us. There's a lot of others traditional practice as well that my parents actually instill in us. They are not very traditional, but I think they appreciate and they really grateful that there are such practice that they can actually bring down to their next generation. So this is what actually encourages me to do it with my children as well. So maybe you can share with me in your own culture or your own, dialects. I'm not sure whether different dialects could have different traditions as well, family traditions, that I would definitely love to know more, because this is something that I can share with my children as well, and I can share with my audience. I think my audience would love to know all this as well. So do catch me again for my next sharing tomorrow, and let me hear your sharing too on this, your favorite family tradition. I will see you tomorrow again. Thank you. Bye.